Hello, everyone, and welcome to this new episode of Ignition Time. Let's show you what's going on in the world of politics today. This channel, the Ignition Time channel, is about the country, the economy, as well as our money. Here's a very interesting comparison of a jacket worn by former First Lady Melania Trump, and she wore a jacket that said at the back, "I really don't care. Do you?" Yep, that's what she said. "I really don't care, do you?" And on the other hand, the jacket behind the First Lady, Dr. Jill Biden, simply has the word love. A pretty interesting comparison that I wanted to share with our viewers and subscribers. In the meantime, here's the headline of an article on your screen from the Wall Street Journal. Deaths as a direct result of the pandemic this year have already exceeded the death toll in 2020. This is shocking. As wealthy nations vaccinate, the growing death tally underscores the worsening divide between rich countries and the poor countries. Basically, more people have died from this pandemic this year than in all of 2020, according to official counts, because the global pandemic is far from over, even as vaccines beat back the virus in wealthy nations. In the meantime, President Biden is busy. You'll see this headline on your screen from CNN. President Biden said that the US is going to buy and donate 500 million doses of Pfizer's vaccine. And he said, "We know the tragedy. We also know the path to recovery." Here's a direct quote from President Biden. "America knows firsthand the tragedy of this pandemic. We've had more people die in the United States than anywhere in the world, nearly 600,000 of our fellow Americans." And he said, "We know the tragedy. We also know the path to recovery." And this is what President Biden also said. American workers will now produce vaccines that save lives of people in Asia, Africa, Latin America, and the Caribbean. People they will never know and never meet. Places they've never visited and probably won't have an opportunity to. But lives saved all the time thanks to American leadership. American workers, hard work, and values. This is what President Biden said. In the meantime, support has been emerging for President Biden's push to distribute vaccines all over the world. Lindsey Graham had this to say about President Biden's plan to distribute 500 million vaccines to the world. The roughly $3.5 billion required to purchase and distribute 500 million doses of vaccine will help prevent a re-emergence of the virus, which makes America and the world safer. In fact, let's show you this quote from Lindsey Graham. He said, "I support the effort of the Biden administration to donate vaccines to at-risk populations throughout the world and hope countries will follow America's lead. I believe this is to be a good investment by the American taxpayer. The roughly $3.5 billion required to purchase and distribute 500 million doses of vaccines will help prevent a re-emergence of this virus, which makes America and the world safer." Again, I do hope other nations will contribute their fair share. The sooner we have vaccines available to the world, the better. Pretty interesting comments from Lindsey Graham as he supports this push from the Biden administration. In fact, let's take a look at President Biden announcing that the US will donate 500 million additional vaccine doses to low-income countries to supercharge the fight against COVID-19. Let's roll the tape and hear directly from President Biden. Let's watch.
With confidence, we have enough vaccines to cover every American who wants one. We announced that we would donate 80 million doses of our own vaccine in-house now to supply the world by the end of June. Many of these doses are shipping to countries around the world as we speak. And today, we're taking a major step that will supercharge the global fight against this pandemic. In my direction, the United States will purchase an additional 500 million doses from Pfizer vaccine, that will donate nearly 100 low and lower middle income countries.
So I want to know from our viewers and subscribers, what do you actually think of President Biden doing this, essentially donating 500 million doses of vaccines to individuals all over the world, to countries all over the world that desperately need this kind of support? Do you support this measure or do you not support this measure? I want to hear from our viewers and subscribers in the comment section below, because at the end of the day, the goal should be that America should be safe, and by extension, if we can help the world should also be safe. We have actually reached a point in our country, in the United States, where if an individual wants to get vaccinated, they can get vaccinated. But this privilege, this ability to be able to have this, does not exist in other countries. There are countries where people are still dying because they do not have access to the vaccine, and this is the reality. And in fact, And this could pose problems for Americans and other countries if the pandemic actually has a resurgence and comes back, which actually is a concern because of the massive resurgence of this pandemic in countries like India. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Also, to be completely honest, this is simply the right thing to do. Folks, we've talked about a $1.9 trillion stimulus. We've talked about potentially a $4 to $6 trillion infrastructure package on top of the many trillion dollars that was spent last year in order to prop up the American economy. This is $3.5 billion. It is literally, I kid you not, it is literally pocket change to be able to make an impact. And this, of all things, could have the highest ROI, the highest return on investment for the American taxpayer for two reasons. One, it'll make the world safer, and by extension, it will make America safer. Two, it is the right thing to do, and it will establish and reinforce American leadership all over the world. Because one thing we know for sure is that this pandemic has brought many countries, in fact, the entire world, down to its knees, and it's time for leaders to emerge. And America is a leader. America will always be a leader. Please click the like button. Please subscribe. Please enable notifications. This channel, the Ignition Time channel, is about the country, the economy, as well as our money. We work very hard on this channel to bring you the latest news. So make sure you click the like button, click subscribe, enable notifications. That is your way of supporting our channel. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you. We're looking forward to seeing you in the next episode of Ignition Time. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, and enable notifications. That is how you can support all the efforts that go into this channel. And that is how we can continue to provide you with high quality content and outstanding production value that you've come to expect in our videos. We look forward to seeing you in the next episode of Ignition Time. Thank you. We'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.